Have you ever wondered how God organized the Israelites in the wilderness? It's easy to imagine thousands of people just pitching their tents wherever they pleased, but the reality was far more intentional and meaningful. I used to picture a messy sea of tents, a chaotic sprawl with no rhyme or reason, but God's plan for His people was anything but random. He gave them a structure that reflected His character, orderly, purposeful, and full of deeper meaning. After Moses counted the warriors, God handed him a spiritual blueprint for their camp, a pattern loaded with symbolism and significance. This wasn't just about logistics, it was about teaching the people something profound about who God is and how He wanted them to live. Picture this. In the very center of the camp stood the tabernacle, the special tent where God's presence lived among His people. It was the heart of the camp, a constant reminder that God was with them, guiding and protecting them every step of the way. Surrounding the tabernacle were the Levites, the tribe chosen to serve and protect the sacred tent. They acted almost like a living shield, standing between the holy presence of God and the rest of the people, ensuring that everything was done according to God's instructions. But the story gets even more fascinating when you zoom out and see the bigger picture. The entire camp was arranged with incredible precision, each tribe given a specific place and purpose. On the east, facing the sunrise, camped the tribes of Judah, Issachar, and Zebulun. Their position wasn't random. Judah, in particular, was destined to lead, and from this tribe would one day come kings and, ultimately, the Messiah. These three tribes always set out first on the march, a symbol of hope, new beginnings, and leadership. Their banners would rise with the sun, reminding everyone that God's promises were leading them forward. To the south, the tribes of Reuben, Simeon, and Gad made their camp. Each tribe had its own unique story, strengths, and calling, but together they formed a vital part of the nation's journey. Swing over to the west and you'll find Ephraim, Manasseh, and Benjamin standing strong behind the tabernacle. These tribes represented faithfulness and resilience, holding the rear and supporting the community from behind. Then, anchoring the north, were Dan, Asher, and Naphtali, completing God's circle of order. Their presence ensured that every side of the camp was protected and that no one was left out. Now, this wasn't just about who got the best camping spot or who was closest to the action. The arrangement was a living lesson, a daily visual of God's desire for order and purpose in every part of life. God was teaching His people something huge. Life works best when He's at the center. Everything else finds its place when God is the focus. The tribes weren't scattered by accident. Each family, each clan, each individual had a place and a role, woven together by God's design. Every direction, every family, every role was set by God's design. Nothing was left to chance, even the smallest